So when you entered this past weekend's game on the depth chart, you were listed as the second string guy behind Steven Anderson. Can you talk about maybe what was the reason for that, and was that maybe some extra motivation for you to come out and have the big game that you did have?
First off, the coaches felt like I didn't put the effort that I needed to in the first game, and obviously that was motivation for me to come out and play as hard as I can. And obviously we watched it on film, and I saw there were some areas that I could improve on. And that's what I did throughout the week of practice and coming into Portland State. So hopefully we can just continue to grow on that effort and just get better.
You guys sort of try to view all games the same, but is there extra excitement at all going up against a team like Ohio State, a top 5 team, and knowing that a lot of people will be watching? And
I don't know if there's extra excitement. We kind of try to view every game as the same and approach each week the same. And obviously Ohio State's a great team. They have some great players and a great coach, and we just want to come out and stay focused and take it one play at a time and be perfect in practice.
Richard, can you talk about how Jared so far has managed to stay calm and not feel like he's got the weight of the world on him with the running game, maybe not quite what you guys want it to be, and the defense not stopping people consistently, and the passing game is working pretty well, but how does he at his age manage to sort of not try to do too much?
I think he's done a great job handling the game, and I think Coach Franklin's a big part of that. He keeps him calm, and he's been on the sidelines the first couple games just so he can be down there and keep Jared calm through the game. And I think Jared's a great kid, and he has a great head on his shoulders, and he's been ready from the day he came in.
Hey Richard, how's the transition from tight end to wide receiver been going for you?
It's been going great. I lost all this weight, and I'm able to run my routes a little bit better. And obviously, I like catching the ball, so I've been able to do that a lot in the first couple games. So it's been a good transition for me.
Piggybacking off that question, I know you're a guy who had your hand in the ground a little bit more often last year. How big of a transition is it for you blocking guys in space now?
It's definitely a big transition for that, because when you're playing tight end, you usually have a DN right over you, and you just kind of block them and keep running your feet. But in space, it's a little bit harder. You got to block the linebackers. They're moving around, flying around, and it's kind of hard to know where the running back's going at the same time. So it's different, but I'm getting the hang of it, and I think a lot of us are working on that. So it's a big step for all of us.
Richard, what would beating these guys mean to you guys for this season and beyond?
I don't know if it really means anything. I think we just want to get a win, obviously. So I don't think it has any other significance other than that.
What did you think of, obviously, Bigelow last year against Ohio State, sort of the highlight type game? What were your memories of that game, and just how you need guys to get him more involved?
Well, I didn't get to play that game. I was hurt, so I'm kind of excited to play on Saturday. And Bigelow obviously had a huge game that game. He had a couple carries and a couple touchdowns. So I mean, he just needs to come out and try to do the same thing like he does every game. So I mean, I'm sure we'll get him the ball and spread the ball around like we always do. And obviously, our O-line has a huge part to do with the success of the running backs and all of us in general. So our O-line is going to need to play a great game, and I have full confidence that they'll do that.
Richard, you said that you guys want to look at every game pretty much as the same, and the coach said the same thing, but he also said that you're going to have like 150 recruits in town this weekend. He had 7 last weekend. So are all games really the same?
I think that's just the recruits. I think they want to come to this game a little bit more, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Ohio State's a big name, and maybe they just want to see that or whatever. So I don't know. I can't really speak for the recruits. I don't really pay attention to what they're doing.
Okay, any further questions for Richard? Okay, great. Thanks.